Noise. Noise, more noise, all the different noise that you can hope for. Low resolution. These are words that plague filmmakers in this digital world. There's a little bit of software that I've been using for a while now. This bit of software has saved my butt a few times. Most recently in Mozambique last year, working on a series called Guardians. The show shot in multiple resolutions, 8K, 12K, 4K, 6K. It's then delivered in 4K, so we get a fair bit of latitude when it comes to reframing and all of that, because you're dealing with real world situations, which is, it's helpful when you're doing that. But there was some old stock footage that our director Sean had shot over the last few years, wildlife footage. And we're sitting out in Mozambique using solar panels to provide us with power. We don't have access to high-speed internet. We can't get the master files, which were quite noisy to begin with. So he had shot footage on an FS7 and some other cameras, incredibly noisy stuff, sometimes in very low resolutions, 1080 at 240 frames. There was some drone stuff from back in the day that was shot on like a Phantom 3 and some other low-end drones. When you have a show that's in 4K and it's looking pristine and it's sharp and it's really well graded, you end up noticing when some of your stock footage doesn't meet up to that, especially when it needs to. You know, if you're throwing stock footage in that is meant to look like old stock footage, that's fine, that works. But having footage that really doesn't look that great, it just stands out often too much. And we used a fair bit of stock footage. So I said to Sean, look, I've got a bit of software, Topaz Video AI. Let me upscale and denoise some of this footage. Let's see what results we get. I think where the software excels and stands out is denoising and upscaling relatively good footage. You know, if it's at 1080p and it's quite noisy and you're trying to upscale it to 2K or 4K, it does a pretty good job. Occasionally it will stuff out. Going from HD to 4K, you might get some weird artifacts. But if you're trying to take a 4K image that's pretty noisy, it is phenomenal. And if you're trying to take an HD image and sharpen it and bring detail back, it is phenomenal. I think that's where the program excels, is not turning something that's crap into something that is pure gold. I think it's taking something that's really good and makes it fantastic.